EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, hard to believe, our final Thursday night game of the year, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Houston Texans. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off play action. Hood. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Hey, look at the defense for these Texans. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. They'll get this off to Taylor. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Hunt. And some room to work. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it, and he'll just get rid of it.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Connecting over the middle with Downs. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence. It allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Look the high, look the high. 18, what's that?
Stroud out of the gun here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Precious on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Play action. Here's Stroud. And that'll be incomplete. You look at this Colt defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Hey, south. 11. Buggy.
As Stroud now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The Texans at 8-7, a game over 500 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
18.
Now Stroud. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and he picked up the first down.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Hey, no more. 18. What's that?
Stroud. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. So this is something we didn't see it often, this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening second quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Throwing to start the drive. Hood. Finding space at the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. Pat the street.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Byron Young there on the stop. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2nd and 9 from the 44. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his man. It's Pierce. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Ready? 60 Bobcats. Here we go. Ready?
On 4th down, Hood. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Off the play fake. This taken in by Downs. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Ready? Panther 60.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now 2nd and 5.
Janet. Viking 18.
Back to throw again. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hawk 70. 70 Rangers.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got it complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line.
1st down, Colts.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Hood. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 23 yards on the play.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL, so they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
A try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
The score, Colts 10, Texans nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Here we go. Let's go.
And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
Stroud to throw it. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. Here's 2nd and 7. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Colts 38-yard
Here's a 2nd and 7. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Again, it's Stroud. That is caught. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts 18. You're not liking the look. They'll change the play.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here with Stroud. Call it no gain there on the first down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
11. Hey, uno Mars. Look the hot. Robbie.
Stroud looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Texans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Texans are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Will Weicker to kick off.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Operating from the gun, Hood. That's complete to Pierce. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
On the jump. Get it. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. His pass left side to Downs. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
A gain of 15. And the Colts first down.
Okay, break. Check, check. Come on, check.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, that was a bit of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Okay, ready?
2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Warriors 17. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Back to throw. Hood. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. This is Smith with the ground. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And the Colts are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Colts! Josh Downs, his 19th touchdown now on the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animating.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Stroud sets up the play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Will Reichard on for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
14 yards. 19.
Looking to throw. Hood. He's got it. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
19 Charger, not Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw again.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
The line of scrimmage is the 3 as they look to cash in on 3rd and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Able to hold it to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And his kick is good.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's a fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. Final play of the half, Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Looking to put a drive together.
Play action. Stroud now.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
He finds Whittle, complete.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Stroud looking to change the play. And now they'll shift things around. As Stroud now to throw.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Stroud off the play fake.
This is caught. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They lost 4 there, and it's third down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Here we go. Let's go. 118. What's up? Flash.
They'll run here on third and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. Fourth down now.
For the field goal.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Come on. Buffalo 18. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
60 Bison. Cut 19.
Back to throw. Hood.
He'll try and do this himself. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, uno more.
Now Stroud. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Throwing now is Stroud. That is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up third and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Line of scrimmage to the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. Now they'll change things up.
11.
Stroud out of the gun here. Here's Higgins out on the right side. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Stroud to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
Here we go. 118. What's that? 19 Texas.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie things at 20 all. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Ready? 60 back.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He completes it to Tompkins. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Here we go. Set. Buffalo 18. 18. 5 years. Ready?
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
19 target. 19.
Back to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Why, Tony? Look to hot.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
18, what's up?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
18.
Stroud looking to throw. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Out, what's that? Hot. 18, what's that?
Here's Stroud. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Here we go, let's go. 18, what's that?
They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Foul. Nike Texas.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Operating from the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. So the completion good for just 3. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis, and also move the sticks.
Okay, ready?
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Texans will take over here just shy of the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Oh, ready?
From the 31, Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's 4th down.
Look the hot, look the hot. Why, Tony?
4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
On the quick, right? 19 Texas. 18. What's up?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts 42. It's a nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Tackle there by Nick Cross.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Oh, no, he lost the football. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A big play looming on 3rd down.
Tony.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is incomplete.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on 4th down because you can try the long field goal, you could go for it, or you can punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's 2nd down.
Hey, let's go now.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3.
Ranger, 70 Ranger.
He'll look to throw. That is caught. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Throwing after the interception. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
70 Timberwolves.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Quick slant here to Smith.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Off play action. Hood.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Off the play fake. Hood. Looking here for Smith downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Let's go now. Go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. And it's the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines. We take a break.
Ready, ready. 70 Rangers, 7. Get it.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. The completion to Ritter. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
Warriors, 17.
At the 26-yard line.
Stop. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this one is incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
118. Hey, south. Why Tony? Hey, uno.
Stroud back to throw.
This is caught. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lead, a little extra on top.
And that trip to the end zone, I think that's the dagger.
Handshakes all around now. Everybody looking at each other and starting to celebrate a big victory.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what?